Okay, my name's Sterling Hatch. I'm a third-generation farmer here in Bingham County. We have a dairy. We milk about 60 cows. We also raise about 120 beef cows, and my wife and I and my kids raise show pigs for 4-H kids. Well, about a month ago when the coronavirus got started in China, it seemed like another one of those diseases that's going to affect somebody else. It was a long ways away, and then it started to hit on the coasts here in the United States. And we watched the news, and it still seemed a long ways away. But it seemed to get closer, and now they've closed schools. We do have some cases here locally, and it's getting a little bit closer. On the farm, personally, I'm pretty immune, I guess. I don't get out much, but I spend my time outside with animals. So as far as safety, especially on the dairy, our milk supply is very safe. Here on the farm, we follow strict guidelines for everything we do. State inspectors, federal inspectors keep us up to date on all the health codes, and the milk is hauled in safe trucks. When it gets to the plant, all the equipment is inspected. The milk is pasteurized, and that process has been going on for decades. All the milk is processed, it's tested and retested in several different labs. And so when it gets to your table, it's completely safe. It's been approved, and it's been sampled at multiple levels from the farm all the way to the grocery store. As far as our kids, it's interesting. We do put them to work, keep them out of trouble. They are a big help this time of year. Springtime on the farm is probably our biggest time, so my kids will be feeding and cleaning, and they're going to be harrowing pastures and driving tractors, so we put them to work. For our family, you know, it seems like everything's shut down. We're not going to school, and we're not going to church, and when we go to town, we're a lot more careful than we used to be. On the dairy, we have to be here. We have to go to work whether there's a virus or not. We milk the cows twice a day, every day. Christmas, Thanksgiving, coronavirus. We work no matter what, but it is a concern as far as ourselves getting sick. We don't want to get sick because it is important that we're able to do our work. My mom has cancer, and we want to keep her safe, and so that is a concern. We want to take it seriously and keep doing our job. And there's a lot of kids at home and eating a lot of cold cereal, so we want to keep the milk flowing. Personally, feel a lot more comfortable living in the country where we're spread out. I think the risk of transmission is a little bit less. I think we do watch out for our neighbors. We know all our neighbors, and we watch out for our neighbors. We know who is high risk. You know, we know who is elderly and who is sick and has other concerns. So we watch out for those people and make sure that they're taken care of. I think it's good in a way that, you know, as communities we're coming together and we're watching out for each other. Hopefully it doesn't hit too hard and we get through it without any problems.
My name is Ralph Daly. I'm the president of the Bingham County Farm Bureau. We in the Farm Bureau are concerned with all aspects of agriculture. Today, as you can see, we're here with the dairy. We are concerned with the dairy, making sure that it works properly and the cattle are fed properly. And as you can see, the cows look really well, they're being fed well. I think as a whole, Bingham County farmers and ranchers are taking very good care of their land and their livestock, so we can be assured that we're getting the best and nutritious food that we can have. Well, the small business is a concern, especially people that have foot traffic. And the foot traffic is all but stopped in the society that we have nowadays, and that is a concern. That's a concern of the farmers and ranchers. If there's restaurants and these small cafes, mom and pop operations that rely on people, that is a big concern for us, because we want them to survive, because their economy really helps the farmers and ranchers, and so that is a concern, and we hope that some way that they can survive, and when this thing's over, they can pick up and get going again, and we can return to our normal lives again. Well, I think the important thing to realize about a farmer and a rancher is we're dedicated to taking care of what we have, whether it's land, livestock, whatever. So in doing that, like a dairy farmer, he's there every day to take care of his cows and make sure that if the cows are taken care of, they take care of him.